Hey, and welcome to the Arts District Podcast. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Georgia.
And we're on episode 43 this week.
Yep.
Yep.
We're talking about that like 10 seconds ago.
43. So welcome. Got a couple little things to talk about. Nothing huge, but just little snippets.
Yep, same.
Cool. So this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
This past weekend.
First, or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So this weekend I went to the Pride Parade, downtown Toronto. It was rainy.
Very rainy.
I biked there in the rain. It was so cold. It was so wet. But the bike trail was like nearly empty, so that was kind of cool. It's just like going.
People are probably like, whoa, that girl's crazy.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like every podcast now you're going to have a new bike story to tell.
Yep.
The naked people one was a big seller. That was a hot item.
So many extra views because we had naked people in the title.
That was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of it.
All you dirty-minded people out there.
Yep. So I biked to Pride. I met up with some of my friends from Aurelia and hung out. It was good. It was fun. I mean, the weather made it crappy, so the parade wasn't as long as it was last year. Apparently last year was like 6 hours.
It was World Pride last year too, so that probably had a lot to do with it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that was crazy.
Okay. This one was maybe like 4.5 hours. So
That's still pretty long.
Still long to be... Or no, that can't be right. No, because it started at 2 and it was done like 5. Okay, so it was only like 3 hours. Yeah.
I can only handle about a half an hour of any parade.
I know. It was quite long. But it's fun. It's like entertaining and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's, just lots. I mean, more naked people.
I was just going to say, was there naked people?
Yeah. I mean, not as probably many as there would have been if the weather had been better.
Yeah, that'd be cold.
Yeah.
It'd be like having a shower.
Yeah. I was going to mention, I was surprised at how, like, corporate it was. I mean, businesses don't care. They want to capitalize on anyone, right? But it seemed like pretty much all the floats were corporate. And then the other, like, yes, there were lots of, like, groups and, like, activist groups and stuff like that, which was cool. But, like, all the floats were either, like, corporate businesses, political parties, or churches.
Churches?
Yeah. Churches that, like, support, which was strange.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you would see, like, a church go past, and they're like, yeah, okay, those are actually, like, proud people. But then sometimes there were churches going past, and the people were, like, older, and they were kind of like...
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing here? But, no, it was good. Another surprising thing is, like, we were, like, looking off at another float, and the Liberals were going by, and Justin Trudeau was like, Happy Pride! And we were like, ugh.
Oh, you shook your hand?
Or he, like, high-fived us or something
cool.
like that. But it was so weird, because, like, they had sort of walked past, and then we were looking over here, and then I was just like,
Justin Trudeau's hand.
Yeah.
In my face.
So that was kind of funny.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, it was fun. It was wet.
Nice.
I'm glad it wasn't 6 hours long. I mean, it was good and I enjoyed it, but like 6 hours is too long for any parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were you guys standing? Like, where do they do it?
On Yonge Street, yeah. So
Okay.
we were at like Wellesley and Yonge about.
Lots of people?
Yeah. I mean, probably not as busy as it would have been, but yeah, we were like right up against the gates. There was like no empty spots. It was like all right up against the fences and stuff.
I've never been to a parade in Toronto. Like, I've always wanted to see the Santa Claus parade, and I've never done it. I feel like I should do that at least once in my life.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it's so early in the year, like, it's not that cold yet.
Yeah, they always do it in, like, November or something.
Yeah, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do it this year. Podcast exclusive.
Yeah, live.
Santa Claus
Claus parade.
Get someone to sponsor us.
Yes. To make it corporate, like Pride.
Yeah. So Saturday night I went to a concert, show, whatever, at the Casbah in Hamilton. I saw Adam, my boyfriend, he's a drummer in this cover band called Sebastian Page and the Virginia Wolves, And they used to play a lot, and then they kind of stopped. And so this was sort of like a reunion, one-off show. And they had 2 bands open for them, which were very interesting, both very different in their own way. But it was awesome. Everyone loves to hear cover danceable music, so it was a lot of fun. My neck is so sore because I was just like,
oh yeah,
all day at work I was like, I need one of those neck braces.
Yeah.
But
I know that feeling.
yeah, I'm like, why do they do that? That's how I dance like in my bedroom. I can't believe I danced like that in front of a bunch of people.
Right.
But it felt good to just let loose and to just dance, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so self-conscious that I never just let go, and it felt so good to just do that.
Cool.
Even though my neck hurts.
Yep.
What else did I do this weekend? Oh, I watched Whiplash. Have you ever watched that?
No, it looks so intense.
It was very intense.
Okay.
I watched it last night. I've been meaning to see it for a while, like ever since it was in theaters, and I missed that boat, and so it was on Netflix, so I watched it at home. And crazy, like very intense, but by the end of it I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to be in like a jazz group now, and I need to like work really hard and practice. But good acting. That bald guy who's in Juno, who plays Juno's dad,
Simmons.
yes,
JJ.
JK,
J Simmons.
something like that. He's the crazy one. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like, but he does it really well. And the
Cool.
young guy that plays the drummer,
Miles Teller.
yeah,
Babe.
he kind of looks like a young Dean Martin. I said to Adam,
Yeah,
he looks
he
like someone who
has,
should be in like the 50s. Maybe
He
it's his
has a
hair.
really old-timey look.
Yeah, very good. I don't know if he was actually drumming those parts or not.
I think he was. I think I
couldn't
saw an
find
interview
it.
with him, and yeah,
because
he
they do
was.
like close-up shots where he's like sweating and he's playing super fast. I'm like, well, that's not a stunt double, so he has to be doing something. So good job to that guy. He did an awesome job. Yeah, it was a good watch.
Cool.
Inspiring.
Maybe I'll watch it
Yeah, watch it
when
tonight.
I feel ready.
You'll be editing tonight.
Yeah.
Not
That
too
won't
much.
take me long.
No. Yeah, check it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Another little update. Today on Joni Mitchell's Facebook page, there was an announcement that she had an aneurysm. This had previously, I think, only been speculated.
Yeah.
They didn't exactly know, so it was an aneurysm, but she is speaking fine now, and hopefully soon will be walking again, so they anticipate a full recovery there.
Yeah, there's like weird mixed words, because like David Crosby said last week, yeah, she had an aneurysm and she's not talking, like she's really not doing well. And then this Leslie person who's like on her team said today or yesterday that yeah, she had an aneurysm, but she's can talk, and it's like, get the story straight, people.
Yeah.
We were always worried about Joni.
Yeah.
I always had my iPod on at work today, and that River song, is that all it's called, River?
I think so.
Yeah, it came on and I was like, oh, Joni, like a world without Joni.
Mm-hmm.
She's so good.
So
I just
good.
love her. So,
But hopefully she will be fine.
yeah, hopefully. I wanted to talk about Diana Krall a little bit. Do you like her?
Mm-hmm.
My mom, I think, had one of her CDs, and at the time that it came out, I wasn't. It was too serious for me. It was like that. I wasn't into that music at that time, and I know
We had like 2 copies of her Live in Paris album because
I feel like that was the one.
yeah,
I was in like
didn't think
grade
it was
8 or
serious.
something.
I remember
It was
liking
like at
it
that
at
time
that age.
I was like Ja Rule and Nelly and stuff like that. So there are certain songs that I did like on it. I think like Peel Me a Grape was on it or something.
Maybe I thought it was a fun album.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
like a good show.
yeah, and I ended up seeing Diana Krall at the ACC as part of like this concert. Like Jan Arden played, Sarah McLachlan played, Diana Krall played, Remy Sham played. Remember Remy Sham? Another classic guy. Yeah, and she wasn't very personable. Like she never like talked to the audience or like communicated at all, like interacted. She just like did her business on the piano and left. Very talented woman though. Anyways, on Jazz FM they've been talking about her new album, which came out in February, so sort of new, called Wallflower. It's a bunch of covers, and
I think I've heard about a little bit.
yeah, they played one of the songs called Desperado, which is an Eagles song, and like she totally, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I feel like I'm having deja vu, like I've talked about this on the podcast before, but yeah, it gave me chills. It was like so good. I'm like, I can't believe this is the same song. Like it sounds like Desperado for sure, but it's just her and the piano, and it's like she totally made it her own, and it was so good. So like, I really want to get this album and hear the rest. I think I've heard one other song off of it, but I can't remember which one. And yeah, like she's just got one of those voices that's so calming and just it's her 12th studio album. Like I don't even know, she's like, I know she's been around a long time. I kind of forget about her because you don't ever hear about her.
Yeah, but I think she started really young.
Yeah, she's like married to Elvis Costello and they have like 2 sons. Like what an awesome little family. I think they live in BC too.
I think they do, and I don't know if we have talked about this before, because I remember, I don't know, I was at the National Gallery in Ottawa, and there was a bunch of like West Coast Aboriginal art, and it was all like on loan from them.
I feel like, yeah, you have said that before, and I was like, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
The Krall Costello collection.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I put a link in for if you want to go check out the Desperado thing. I think it's like an interview / performance.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, you can hear her probably talk about it and listen to it. It is very good, so check it out.
Sweet.
Yeah. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so upcoming 2 weeks from now, the Beaches Jazz Fest is happening, July 10th to the 26th. It's free, so if you like checking out free music, then this is the thing for you. I want to say the Walkervilles are playing the main stage on July 25th, so I think we should go, because I would love to see them.
July 25th is way home.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Poop. That sucks. I know they're playing in Niagara, too, so I thought about going to that one.
Okay.
I just hit that. It might make a big sound, but... and they had another Toronto show, but I don't know what it was. It's like part of something. Yeah, we'll check their website. I would love to see them. I just want them to come to Hamilton. Like, they come from Windsor. They might as well stop in Hamilton.
Yeah, really.
That would be awesome. Love those guys. So yeah, if you want to check them out.
Them either.
Yeah, main stage July 25th at Beaches Jazz Fest. That starts on July 10th, so definitely go if you can.
Sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing on July 10th that we are planning to go to is Jazz at the Aquarium.
Yeah, it's just big jazz love fest going on. We're going to check it out finally. The group that's playing is called Lady Be Good. Starts at 7 p.m. and goes till midnight, which is crazy that you can just walk around the aquarium and see some sharks and drink wine and listen to jazz. That sounds like a fun time. I don't know how much it is, though. I couldn't find it.
Oh.
I feel like it's probably like $30 or something like that. Or maybe that's how much the ROM thing costs.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, so we're going to get some footage from that.
Yeah.
That'll be in 2 weeks, so.
You should stick around and then we'll go to Jazz Fest the next weekday.
Is that?
You said it starts the 10th. Or, I mean,
10th.
Beaches.
Yeah, and this is, what day is this?
The 10th.
Oh yeah, so I could come in the afternoon and we could go to the Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll look and see who's playing for Jazz Fest. Yeah, sorry, I'll let you talk for a bit.
Okay. I was just going to talk about the article that you sent me.
Okay.
Did you read it?
I read it,
so
yeah.
We can, like, discuss.
Yeah.
It's Sled Island Music and Arts Festival happening in Calgary.
They had a neat idea
about this.
I thought the graphic novel
that was cool.
Thing would interest you. That's why I sent it to you.
So there's a graphic novel artist named Jill Stanton, and she created this sort of interactive graphic novel scavenger hunt that's like choose your own adventure. So there's like 12 outcomes.
Yeah.
And she just pasted these big parts of the graphic novel all around the city, and they sort of can lead you to different locations and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. So she's thinking about being inclusive, because this is like a music and arts festival, but anyone in the city can enjoy this cool graphic novel that's just all over the place, and you get to pick where you go and stuff. I thought that was really neat.
I used to love those books and going to the library in elementary school, and the pick your own adventure ones. I don't know, I just thought that they were all really cool. So it's a very good way to get people to interact, people of all ages. You can take your whole family and go on a little scavenger hunt, and I wonder, like, what's at the end. If it's just like, oh, this is just the end, or
I think there's
takes
just
you
like
to a cool
multiple
spot
stories
around the city. I don't know much
Yeah.
about Calgary, but yeah, that was the main cool point in that article. I was like, that's neat, but
yeah,
I've never heard of Sled Island before.
Neither have I. Yeah. But it sounded like there's cool people involved, and there's a lot of students from ACAD, which are involved. And one of the professors, I think, was interviewed in this article, and he was talking about encouraging students to be, like, interdisciplinary, so combining, like, there are lots of art students that are also in bands, so, like, trying to get them to, like, combine things and not be super set and, like, this is this and that is that. And try to, like, even collaborate with different people and not just be like, this is an art thing, this is a music thing.
Yeah, I feel like people do that a lot.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like, being creative, you're just creative. It doesn't mean it's like math and science where, like, you just do one or the other kind of thing, even though they're so closely related. Yeah, just get those hands dirty.
Yeah.
And do it all up.
Another thing that you had sent me, I don't know if you were going to talk about it, but the more Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay. We can talk about it together.
Yeah, okay.
So I just saw online today, J.K. Rowling had some news for all the Potterheads out there. Very exciting. If you live in London or England. So
it'll come to New York. And eventually Toronto.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, let's just go to London.
It's
an excuse. So she came out with a little sub-story called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and it's going to be turned into... it's not even going to be a book or a movie. It's just going straight to theater at London Palace Theatre. It's due to come out next summer, summer of 2016.
Tickets go on sale this fall.
Yeah.
So plan ahead if you want to be there.
Yeah, I guess it'll be like an offshoot of after the 5th book when they're all grown up. Maybe it'll be Harry's kid or someone's kid.
They said it was definitely not a prequel, but it was like an aspect of a story that we hadn't seen inside the book. So that led me to believe that it was like something that happens while they're at Hogwarts, but I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. She teamed up with apparently these two really big names for producing and directing and whatnot. So
yeah, and Imogen Heap is going to
I had that
music for it.
And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be very moody.
Yeah. So the reason that these things are linked in my mind is because we were talking about mixing different styles of art and stuff like that. And initially when you sent me that link about J.K. Rowling, I was like, just stick to books. Like, she's the one writing the screenplay for the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them film. And even then I was kind of like, lady, just books. Like, do what you know. But what am I thinking? Like, creative people are creative people. And yeah, she has the right to make plays. Yeah. She has the right to make films. Like,
I think somebody else is doing the screenplay for this.
Yeah, the script. She had someone else. It's like she wrote a story and then someone else
adapted it. Yeah. But it'll be cool. Whoever gets that part of Harry, they'll be pretty stoked, I'm sure. I really want to see it. I'm sure people were rejoicing all over the place.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on that stuff so much. I used to be...
I just love it.
On that, like,
I just love magic and that world.
Muggle-Mat.
I wanted so badly to be a Hogwarts student. I used to send myself letters in the mail that was like, you got accepted. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, with my little book list and everything.
Nice.
I loved it. I love getting lost in that.
I know.
That
so
world
good.
of magic. It was so fun. I think I'm going to reread the books. I've got like 3 books on the go right now, but once I'm finished on Harry Potter time again.
Nice.
I just need it.
Yeah.
So that was all that I had for today.
Same.
Yeah, so that's what's going on.
Yeah, that is it for episode 43.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week for 44.
44.
Wow.
Okay, have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.